Hello everybody, this is your boy Ray. I'm on my way. Okay, let me talk to you in a second. I'm on my way to Carlisle, PA. I'm already in PA, so I passed the New Jersey line. And I stopped at a Walmart to buy a few things I needed. When you need something, you look around, you try to find a better bargain. And I looked at a few Walmarts because Walmart tends to be the cheapest, Hey, it's the cheapest. And I know buy this, buy locally, buy something, but when it comes to the truth, I don't see them, I gotta take care of my pocket because it doesn't seem like anybody else is. The government isn't. If the government doesn't want us to buy from somebody, well, they close up the business, right? No, they take money from it, but then they want us to do this, and all those are hypocrites, Buy where is most convenient to you. I tell you straight off the bat. Let the government do, the government controls everything with its laws and stuff. And let him do that also when it comes to that, okay? Okay, let me talk about money. Taxes. Taxes is where all your money is going to go for the rest of your life. All your money goes in taxes. Your income, your house, your purchases, your donations, whatever you get from insurance, everything pays taxes. You pay taxes because you're born. You pay taxes when you die. Social Security is a tax. Medicare is a tax. Health insurance is a tax with a tax. Somebody gives you a gift, you pay taxes. Everything is taxes. That's the biggest expense you're going to have in your life. You do not want to owe the government taxes. That's the only monster you don't want to owe, the IRS. Because he will, now there's laws now. They could garnish your child support is a tax. For child support, student loans, taxes, they can garnish legally your Social Security check. Imagine you working all your life like an animal, and then someday you have to retire because you're sick and tired, but you get no money. Why? Because you owe it. I knew a guy. Right? I knew a guy that knew a guy. I had a patient. I spoke to him. He was at 75 years old, something like that. He told me he was working for Six Flags Great Adventure, yeah, as a security guard, and X amount of hours and stuff because he gets his Social Security. And I said, why do you have to work so much? He says, because this was his situation. He didn't pay his child support. He didn't want to pay child support. He was fighting with the mother. Oh, I want to know what she does with the money. I'm not going to pay it. All that bullshit guys to go through because they don't want to pay child support. All the excuses. I'm going to put on the GPS because where I'm going, I don't know exactly where it is.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right onto East County Line Road.
So from time to time, the GPS is gonna he is gonna interrupt us, but it's okay. He's contributing. We are driving. This shows you this is legit.
At the next light, turn right.
Okay, so he didn't pay child support because he wanted to fight with his wife. He wanted to fight with the mother of his mama, his baby mama, how you guys call it, whatever. So cool. He fought for many years. Then finally he decided he has to come in because the numbers were high. The government,
right onto East County Line Road.
The government is garnishing his pays, they're taking your license. They do everything. They destroy your life if you don't pay child support. Okay, now he's 70-something years old. He can't afford a house. He had to get rid of his house because he couldn't pay it, to pay some part of it, pay his bills. He can't afford a house, so he lives in a shack, a basement that belongs to the kid. A kid is very successful now. He has a construction company.
Turn left onto Blair Mill Road.
To his son that he didn't pay child support to. Now he lives under his roof for free. After the age of 18 or 21, I think it was, he was no longer responsible for the child support. He's off the hook when it comes to the child support. However, he has some serious arrears. He has a lot of money to pay back because he owed it. That's not the only son. So now he's retired in his 70s and he's still paying back taxes in his arrears. He tells me half of it, and they don't divide it like you pay this amount of money weekly or by. They take everything in one shot. Every pay, because it's Social Security, so they just grab the money, boom, and the paycheck, zoom, takes everything in one shot. He says they kill him. He's supposed to live in $300 a month. Some other guy said that's unfair, and he said, no, it's stupid. The reason it happens is because I thought I was tougher than that. To act stupid. He's right. one of the rare ones that says that. He says, now I'm living for free off of the son that I didn't want to support. Pay your child support. Pay your child support. Fight in court if you want it less. Fight in court if you want more, whatever. But pay your child support. You want to save money on taxes, because that's the biggest thing that's gonna destroy you in this life, is buy less. That's no other way around it. Buy less. Try not to buy things that you don't have to buy, because every time you buy something, you pay taxes on it. If it's new, if you buy it in the store, you're gonna pay taxes on it. Straight off the bat. There's no way around that one. And imagine you buy something for 50 bucks, and then you decide you don't want it. I only threw away 50 bucks. Yeah, how about the taxes? You might give it to somebody, take advantage of it, or resell it. Still not gonna get those taxes back. So buy less of those stuff unless you really need it. When you buy it, try to get a better deal, because the cheaper the item, of course, the less the taxes you're gonna pay on it. You're not gonna pay the same amount of taxes for an item that costs 50 bucks than you do for one that costs 10. In some places, some condition, and something, etc., you don't pay taxes. For example, in some states, you don't pay taxes for clothing. In other states, you don't pay taxes for food purchased in the supermarket. You know, I think New Jersey, you don't pay for the food in the supermarket. You do pay for the cooked food, but not for the raw food in the supermarket. Use that, study it, use it to the advantage. I mean, a chicken costs a lot less than a chicken sandwich, and you pay taxes on the chicken sandwich, but you don't pay taxes on the chicken, and you get more meat out of the chicken. Not now, though, but you get more meat out of the chicken than you do out of the sandwich. You feed more people out of the chicken than you do out of that sandwich. So do the math. Buy less. That's how they tie you down. That's how they tie you down with the taxes. For example, you see, houses. They tell you you need to buy a house. It's great to have a house because it's a place of your own where you can call your own. And I'm just talking about what I see around myself. Your story might be different. I doubt it, but it could be different. Buy a house because it's better for you to raise your kids in a house, right? It's, you know, you don't want a rental because they bounce you around and it's never yours. At least this way you get the money back when you sell it. Okay. You buy a house, you pay the mortgage, and you also pay taxes on it. Someday, and you pay interest because you pay for that loan. Someday you decide to sell the house, to buy a bigger one or a smaller one, or just move out of the city, out of the state. You have to pay taxes. You pay taxes all this time on that house. You pay all the repairs on this house, and you pay the interest on the mortgage of that house. And then now, when you sell it, you gotta pay taxes again. Taxes over taxes. I don't want to mention the name of this person because he didn't take it nicely, but I'm telling you straight off the bat, he bought a house with $250,000. He's paying X amount of money, and the house from $250,000 it already went up to, I think it's 3 something or 3, and in a little bit of time. Of course, he's already got a second mortgage on it, and he hasn't been there that long. By the time he finishes paying it, he says by the time you finish paying that house, it costs him $250,000. You have to do a lot of repairs for that house. You have to upkeep it. Even if it's good now, it's not gonna be good forever because houses get old. It's like us. We get old. I mean, in 30 years, we're not gonna be the same condition we're today. Imagine a house in 30 years is gonna be the same condition today. No, you gotta put money into it. You gotta fix the boiler. You gotta fix the electricity, the roof, put another thing. A new code came out, so you have to put this, put that, put that. Oh shit. Dollar Tree. I was looking for this for a while. I gotta buy something there. Let me jump in. So the house, you gotta pay for it. And you will continue paying the taxes. Well, I calculated with him. It cost him. He would be lucky if that house in the period of 30 years from $250,000 went up to wrong side in, huh? Went up in value up to $1 million, right? Oh, that sounds good. Cost you $250, and it went up to $1 million. And then I started calculating with him. In payments itself, without counting the repairs, the payments with the taxes, that house was gonna cost him over $1.5 million. $1.5 million to sell a house for $1 million, and then you have to pay tax on that million. So let's say you finally get back, you keep back. I don't know how much the taxes are, but let's say 20%. Let's say 20%, and then it's $800,000 at a house that costs you $1 million. You already got a loss of $200,000, and you paid $1.5 million. That sound like a business to you? That sounds like that's how they tie you down. That's how they get you good. That's how they get you good. Think about it twice. In the rental house, I have in a rental apartment. I don't pay the taxes, and the landlord does. Any repairs, he does it. He pays the gas and the hot water and the trash because it's an apartment. And my wife makes me some oatmeal and I keep it. You know, before she went home Puerto Rico, she made me a few of these. All dry, she put all the mix in it. The dry mix, all I have to put is the liquid to a certain level, and I have this for a long time. And right now I'm working, look. In my mason jar, my oatmeal, there you go. It tastes good. Just take my word for it, because that's all you're gonna get out of it. Student loans, you owe $70,000, $100,000, and you can't find a job to pay you more than $30,000. Do the math right there. They will garnish your Social Security. They don't care if you're old and you have to live with your kids. There's a lot of people at the Social Security working in Walmart as greeters and other places, gas stations. Some of them do it, and I understand. I will work till the day I die, but I want to work till the day I die because I want to do a little exercise. I don't want to do it because I need to do it to eat. That's not cool. That's not cool. I once took I claimed a child in Social Security and taxes. You know, people give you, oh, can you claim the child? You give me a few bucks and I will do a business and you get the taxes. I get this. Good, perfect. Oh, you know the deals I'm talking about. I did that. I got the money. I gave the mother her part. And for the next 7 years, I ended up paying every freaking dollar back. Because the IRS said, no, that's not your kid. And they claimed it. The IRS claimed all that money. I had to pay all the money back. She kept the money. And I kept the bill. I finally got over it. I paid it off. Don't do that shit. It's not good. Hey, you want to save some money? Buy used. Buy in the flea markets. You don't pay taxes there. And some, you might, but you don't pay in the flea markets if it's used. You do pay taxes online. You do pay taxes on that. Buy in the flea market. Buy used. Secondhand stores, thrift stores, Goodwill, from Marketplace. Buy used. If you want to save money on taxes. Because you will pay taxes for the rest of your life. There's no way around it. At least try to save a buck. Like, share, and subscribe, people. Subscribe. We need some subscriptions in the subscription and the likes. Enjoy. I will keep posted on the rest. Ray loves you.